What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Mezco 5Points XL Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Round 2? That's right, my Zillions. We got round 2 before we got round 1. For whatever reason, whatever happened in manufacturing there, no, it is what it is. We'll have to deal with it. I think round 1's gonna come out shortly, hopefully. This is a really cool box. I do like it. It's big. It's a big box. Long box. With Ghidorah in his golden, yellow, and the rest in gray. Which I like. And, you know, the background's kind of pink, and it's a nice, like, watercolory type of deal. I dig it. I think it looks good. I do. There's Godzilla there. We don't get Godzilla in this pack. But what we do get is Gorosaurus, and Ghidorah, and Manila. I'm going to call him Minya, okay? He's Minya to me. And Baragon, who's barely in the movie. But we're not going to get Manda? Come on. Come on! Give us Manda. You know what I'm saying? I want a Manda. Anywho, got this direct from Mezco, but it took a little while to get here, I gotta say. But it is here, and it's a nice box, so without any further ado, let's get to this review. And here they are in the package, and they're pretty cool, guys. Not without a couple faults, but they're pretty cool. But before we get to all of that, let's check out the accessories. And we get 4 stands for these guys. Plain black square stand. I'll take Minya here to show off the stand. I will not be using these stands, but there it is if you want to. Speaking of Minya, we get a pair of extra arms for him so he could do his atomic smoke ring. So take him again, remove that, pop in that arm, and I gotta say while I'm doing this, pop in say, King Ghidorah's wings and tails was very easy. That was good. And these go in nice and easy too. See? We get a smoke ring shooting head, atomic smoke ring. And it looks pretty decent. The eyes are okay. The mouth is okay. He's got very minimal teeth and a lot of gum. And the head sculpt is actually really nice. Really nice head sculpt. Very, very nice paint. As you can see. And let's pop off his head. And pop that head on. And again, nice and easy. But tight. It's good. And of course, we get the poof. Poof, poof, poof. Now, as you can see, it's not painted great. Like you see like little breaks in the paint here. I guess it's fine. I don't... it could be better. No. It should be white, and it's all, like, broken up a little bit. But you get 2 rings. And as you saw, he has a little hole in his mouth. Pop that in, and... Guess, you know, and trap some Ghidorah heads in there. The knockout blow. It works. It works. So while poor Gorosaurus does not come with any accessories, we do get an extra pair of legs and a head for Baragon, even though Baragon's not in the movie that much. So let's remove the regular head here. Oh, pop this head on. So this is going to be like the crawling Baragon. And that's a really nice head sculpt. The eyes look pretty good. The teeth look really nice. The inside of the mouth looks good. The horn here is pretty decent. You do get a little bit of scratching on the horn. And you're going to see that, unfortunately, it's even worse on the regular one. And it looks like a little scratching here at the brow. The ears look pretty good on this head. You know, they're back here. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to take off these legs. And we can pop these on. Check them out. And there you go. Now you got a crawling Baragon. Which is cool. There is that scene on Monster Island when he's crawling. Can't remember if he's crawling during the fight scene, but he's just at the perimeter. But it works. It does. I do like that. I think that works very well. These legs look really good. Bent behind. Nicely done. Nicely sculpted and painted. That one looks pretty good. And the other one has a scratch. Paragon's got some scratches. That's not great. Last but not least, we get the electrical gravity beams for King Ghidorah. And they look pretty good. Nice yellow translucent plastic. I do like the shape of them. I think they work pretty well for what they're supposed to be. And I can see holes inside the mouth. So let's go ahead and get them in there. Oh, wrong way. The light side, the clear side is what you want to stick in the mouth. There you go. Oh, and both his wings just fell off. Wow. Maybe I didn't have him pressed in all the way. We shall see if that's going to be a problem throughout or not. But right now, I think that looks really cool. I really like how they look. Very nicely done for sure on the effect parts. Taking a look at these guys in full. Starting things off with Gorosaurus because he had no effect parts or any extras. So he deserves the first love here. Love his little arms. They're pretty good. Nicely sculpted. Nicely painted. Like his nails. I think that looks really good. Both sides. So that's pretty cool. Like the whole texture of this figure is nice. Nice dinosaur. All the osteoderms. Looking good. The mid here has a lot of paint. And it's really nicely done. All the wrinkles. I do have a little paint mess up right there. And a little bit right there it looks like. But that's not so bad. That kind of works. But the legs are really nicely done. Toenails here are looking good. Oh, no, right there. I got a little messed up. Dual claws in the back. Look all right. Tail is nicely shaped, as you can see. Never realized that Gorosaurus has this like little spike at the end of his tail. That's pretty cool. You know, I mean, I realize it now, but I mean, back in the day, I didn't realize it. And I like it. Tail has nice shape. Lots of segments, as you can see. Just cool. Under here is painted differently. It's just nice. The dorsal fins going all the way to the tip of the tail look really good. Going all the way up here. Pretty nicely done. He's like Godzilla light, isn't he? Oh, you can see the dual claw here could be painted a little bit better. But the body, all in all, doesn't look bad. The head sculpt, he's got a tremendous head. Gorosaurus has a tremendous head. Lots of great folds and wrinkles in the neck, by the way. Continues all of that. He's got little ears, little nub ears, which are cool. This eye is painted well. And that eye is painted well as well. His nose looks pretty decent. Teeth. The teeth could be a little bit better. Could be a lot of bit better, actually. This side actually looks good. Then you get to the front here. You can see mess ups all around. Let's zoom in on that. So, yeah. Teeth could definitely be better. Oof. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Not so good. I do like the proportions. I think they're right on. But those teeth are pretty messy. And then you got some little spots here and there all around on this guy that could be better. But, bringing in Baragon, and we'll start with his head sculpt. Just to annoy myself even more right now. Because at the very tip of this head is a mess up. It's totally scratched at the end. And his teeth are better than Gorosaurus' teeth. But not perfect, but better. His upper lip has some scratching as well, as you can see. Unless there's something on there. I don't think there is. The eyes are okay. They're not bad. The ears are painted well, though. I do like them. The overall sculpt is good, and that's spot on Baragon, I think. But some paint mess up there, you know, dripping paint from somewhere else. But the neck is pretty good. There is some nice sculpt there. And then on the back here, you know, this is where the paint comes from. But it's not quite done too good. That yellow paint is actually pretty bad. I'm just going to say it's pretty bad. Going down here. But all of these, you know, besides those globs of paint, look decent. It's a good sculpt. Oof. Here's the thing. Let me break right now. Because going into this review, I was like, man, these guys look really cool. But when you get them under the microscope here, not so hot. Well, we're not done yet here, right? But what I'm saying is, when you're like looking at them with the naked eye, it isn't that bad. A lot of the stuff kind of blends, but man, it is there. And what's there is not making me happy as I'm looking at it, because I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I don't like. So that's definitely a thing. Overall, sculpt on the back is really well done. There's no doubt about it. You can't deny the sculpt here. I like the tail shape. I think that looks pretty good. And overall, the paint is decent until you get to some of the finer details on this back, and you can see it's just blobbed on. The arms look pretty good here. I do like them. The nails look good. Chest here is really nice. I always like his pattern on this chest. All the little squares. It's very, very cool. And I think Mezco pulled this one off really good. So all the way down to the bottom of the tail. Very nicely done. These legs look pretty good too. The nails look good. So no complaints there. So yeah, he's got good points. Pretty much his whole front of his body, which is what you're going to be looking at, is good. There's some really ugly paint back here, unfortunately. And of course, he's got some scratching on his face. The teeth could be a little bit better, but proportionally, I think he's good too. So, it's men's a men's, as they say. Hello. Hello. Hi. Alright, so how's this guy? This is the one I've been really playing around with most. Just kind of hanging out with me, and I really do like him. I do. I mean, the head sculpt is pretty good. The teeth are pretty good on this one. The gums are crazy, but yeah, they kind of were. If you look at some pics, they kind of were. The eyes are pretty good. I do have like one little streak on this one. You can see right in there. Again, not seen by the naked eye, but I saw it just now. But overall, I like this head. The eyes are in the right place, which is always a plus. I do like the head sculpt, and I do like the paint on it. Oh, that wasn't anything. His back here. What happens to all of these dorsal fins as he grows up? I don't know. All these little bumps. But it looks pretty good. Tail looks really nice, too. That might be a little thing of paint, I'm not sure. Bottom here, of the tail looks pretty good. His legs look pretty good. You can see little osteoderms around. The feet look good. I like little folds and wrinkles on this guy. Arms are pretty decent, these arms. Change them back to the original arms. Really good paint there. His chest looks really nice too. So, I think Minya is okay. I do. I have really no complaints. That little thing in his eye, I really can't tell with the naked eyes. So, I'm not gonna fault that one. I think this one is really nice, and I do like it. I love Minya. I do. I'm a Minya lover. So Manila. Yeah, I like him, and I think this figure turned out well. Last but certainly not least, the Great Dragon. First up, the wings are gorgeous. Really nice. It's got a nice pearlescence to it. It's gold metallic paint. Looks absolutely stunning, and the sculpt work is sublime. Look at that. Really, really well done. So pretty much golder than everything else, but it does blend well when you kind of just look at it in certain lights. So I do like how that looks. Really, really nice. The body looks pretty good. Good sculpt work, just, done in this gold paint. I'm not sure if there's any wash on this. There's a lot of, light reflection going on, so I'm not 100% sure, but it looks good. It doesn't really need it. It looks good. The tails look pretty good, too. Good shape on the tails. As you can see, some of the paint on some of the other ones. Baragon and Gorosaurus could be better. So I'm kind of glad there's not much going on here in terms of paint. Look at the bottom of the feet, sculpted out well. But, I do see some scratching here at the toes, but it's mostly on the bottom. Kind of could let that go. Oh, it looks like it's messed up from this way. Like the paint is totally... See that? Wow. Yep. Time to zoom in on that. Yeah, paint is totally chipped to one side. Anyway, here is a nice, good look at the body. While we got it zoomed in. So let's go up to the heads. Dorsal fins look good. The necks look really nice. They are all shaped differently, which is very, 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 very cool. This head sculpt looks nice, man. I love the mane here. That looks really good. I like how there's gold paint on top of that, warm gray paint. Really nicely done. This head sculpt is looking pretty good. The teeth look good. Tongue looks really nice. The nose is painted good. The nostrils, the eyes are painted well. This horn up here is good. So one head looks pretty good. This head here, again, the mane looks really nicely done. Teeth, I see a little bit of scratching at the end there. But overall, I think it's pretty good. The nose looks good. The eyes look good on this one. And the middle head, if we could focus on that middle head, yeah, that looks pretty decent. The eyes look good. There we go. Teeth look pretty decent. The hair, oh, the mane looks a little messy on this one. Oh yeah, globsies, paint globs. Oh man, look at that. Two manes are good. This one is kind of globbed. We were so close. We were so close to having an almost perfect Ghidorah. But alas. It's still good looking. It really is. Proportions look good. Sculpt is right. And that's the thing with all four of these. The sculpts are really solid. That I will definitely say. Sculpts are super solid on these four. I really do like them in those terms. And when I look at them like this, man, that just looks so cool. And for your size comparisons, here are the Mezcos with a bunch of other figures you might have in your collection. A little bit of a wide array of stuff here, so you could get a good gist of the size here. There's a Monster Arts for you. Definitely too big even for the bigger Monster Arts, even a Revoltech. And here we have the regular 5 points, not XL versions of Ultraman and Red King, and you can see they're slightly smaller. The Red King, you know, he stacks up pretty okay, I would say. And I don't know, I mean, if Ultraman were to fight Baragon here, I would say almost that kind of works. So it's not so much different. I don't know. It really isn't. Here is Red King, who you would think would be a little bit bigger, but I don't know. Kind of works as well, I think. Kind of works. And just to see it, this is a Bandai Hyper, and this is a little bit bigger than that. So yeah, it's a bit different than those. But I don't know. I dig it. I dig it. What do you guys think? And they're a good size. I'm actually really happy with the sizes of them. And my final thoughts, well, it's a mixed bag, isn't it? Sculpt work is superb. I love the sculpt work on all 4 of these. They look so good. Minya looks great to me. I love Minya. I think it turned out really nice overall. You know, the smoke effect has a little bit of some paint mess ups, but it's a good figure. Gorosaurus has no accessories, and the paint could be better, especially on those teeth, man. It's really bad, but I really do like the sculpt a lot. Baragon has some scratching here and there, and the teeth could be a little bit better too, but again, the sculpts, you know, bring these through. And the paint, overall, the paint applications for the most part are good, except, you know, there's a lot of like just mess ups here, but the choices of paint are excellent on all 4 of these figures. That there is no doubt. And Ghidorah looks really good. Some slight mess ups on that one. You know, just the middle head's mane to me is the most egregious thing. But overall, it's a really nice Ghidorah sculpt. And I really like the gravity beams. I think they look really nicely done. And I do like the option for Baragon. I just still think it's funny that Baragon got all this stuff and Gorosaurus didn't, when Gorosaurus is a major player. But I do like the crawling aspect of Baragon. I think that's really classic and really cool. And there you go. It's a mixed bag. Overall, I think I like this set. I do. Especially Minya. I don't know. I just really like that one. I thought that one turned out really nice. So, I'm a little undecided how I'm gonna feel about this, you know, as the months go on. And we'll have to see when the other ones come in. And how they stack up to those, and then how all the figures look together. That's a little bit of a factor too. So I'll revisit once set A comes in, but this one's a mixed bag, you know. But the sculpts are there for sure. Fingers crossed that, you know, the next set is better. And despite what, you know, little mishaps I have in the paint here, I would still like to have a 3rd set with Varan and Manda and Kumonga. Give us the rocket ship and give us the fire dragon, quote unquote, and I'll be really happy. Do it, Mezco. Do it. Despite my paint issues here, I would gladly buy a 3rd set of this because I think they're going to look really fantastic all together. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.